Welcome to Had6 channel. In this video, we will look into vexation. 17 nouns with similar meanings will be reviewed in example sentences. Let's get started. Number 1. Worry, which means a source of anxiety. Worry. For example, the rats are a worry because they can contaminate food. Number 2. Exasperation, which means a feeling of intense irritation or annoyance. Exasperation. For example, she rolled her eyes in exasperation. Number 3. Indignation, which means anger or annoyance provoked by what is perceived as unfair treatment. Indignation. For example, the letter filled Lucy with indignation. Number 4. Ire, which means anger. Ire. For example, the plans provoked the ire of conservationists. Number 5. Pique, which means a feeling of irritation or resentment resulting from a slight, especially to one's pride. Pique. For example, he left in a fit of pique. Number 6. Spleen, which means bad temper. Spleen. For example, obviously you're annoyed, but that doesn't give you the right to vent your spleen on me. Number 7. Wrath, which means extreme anger. Wrath. For example, he hid his pipe for fear of incurring his father's wrath. Number 8. Displeasure, which means a feeling of annoyance or disapproval. Displeasure. For example, he started hanging around the local pubs, much to the displeasure of his mother. Number 9. Anger, which means a strong feeling of annoyance, displeasure, or hostility. Anger. For example, his face darkened with anger. Number 10. Irritation, which means the state of feeling annoyed, impatient, or slightly angry. Irritation. For example, I found it for myself, she said, trying not to show her irritation. Number 11. Chagrin, which means annoyance or distress at having failed or been humiliated. Chagrin. For example, to my chagrin, he was nowhere to be seen. Number 12. Aggravation, which means annoyance or exasperation. Aggravation. For example, she decided that no amount of money is worth the aggravation. Number 13. Annoyance, which means the feeling or state of being annoyed. Annoyance. For example, much to his annoyance, Louise didn't even notice. Number 14. Rage, which means anger or aggression associated with conflict arising from a particular situation. Rage. For example, Keith's rage is caused by frustration. Number 15. Temper, which means a tendency to become angry easily. Temper. For example, I know my temper gets the better of me at times. Number 16. Gall, which means annoyance or resentment. Gall. For example, this was a gall that she frequently had to endure. Number 17. Dissatisfaction, which means lack of satisfaction. Dissatisfaction. For example, widespread public dissatisfaction with incumbent politicians. What do you think of these synonyms? Please share your thoughts in the comment section below. Moreover, you can follow the channel by hitting the subscription button.